Is the Galaxy S24 waterproof? No, it is not. It is water resistant and rated IP68. Samsung first introduced water-resistant phone on the S series, beginning with the Galaxy S7. Before that, they had a few water-resistant phone in the active series with the Galaxy S4 and the Galaxy S5. But it was with the S7 that they made it streamlined with the S series and has been in every single one of their phone ever since. And we see the terms IP68 water resistant get tossed around every single day, and we take it for granted and never really stop to think about what it actually means. So the IP stands for ingress protection, and the number 6 indicate that the phone can withstand dust particles like sand and dirt. The number 8 indicate that the device can be submerged in water for up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. This is nice to have as extra insurance, but it's not necessarily something that I would need every single day. Meanwhile, we have Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. It is rated IPX8, which means it is the same water resistant, but it does not have dust resistant. So when you're using the phone and with the newest screen, it just picks up a lot more dust on the phone. With the Motorola Razr Plus, which is another folding phone, it is only rated IP52, which means it does handle dust, but at a lower level. And the 2 indicate that it can only withstand really small droplets of water. For example, light rain. Unlike IP68 water resistant, you can submerge it in water if you want. And before diving deeper into more water resistant related stuff, just want to give a quick shout out to my partner Mint Mobile. Currently they offer 5G plan for as low as $15 a month. You get unlimited talks, text, and data. You do have to purchase 3 months upfront, so make sure to check them out. Link in the description below. So with most modern flagship phones these days, you can take these phones in the water and take pictures, but should you do it? Probably not. And I'll tell you why. One is because the quality is not going to look as good if you submerge these phones in water. They're not meant to be used in that way. And 2, with Samsung phone, if you get the port wet, it makes it very hard to charge the phone. Ever since the Note 7 debacle, the exploding phones, Samsung has been extra cautious with the battery they're charging. Any little bit of water that gets in the port, sometimes it gets stuck for a while and you're not able to charge the phone at all. And trust me, I learned it the hard way. I brought my Galaxy S8 to Iceland on vacation. We went to the Blue Lagoon, which is a giant hot spring outside. I submerged it. The extreme hot heat didn't help either. Basically submerging the phone to a giant hot tub outside, and then I could not use my phone for the whole trip as a result of that. It wasn't until I got back to the United States that I put on a wireless charger and then was able to successfully revive it back to life. So you do want to take these phones, submerge them in water, do crazy stuff. Just make sure you have a wireless charger as a backup plan. And even when I'm at home and not doing anything that extreme, I'm showering, I like to listen to music or podcasts, and even shower water hitting it from the side is still enough to get stuck in a port, and as a result, I'm not able to charge the phone using the wire. And whenever you get water stuck in a port and you try to charge it, it starts beeping really loud, so just be careful plugging your phone in at night, especially you shower at night, you're trying to go to bed, people are sleeping, and all of a sudden your phone starts going crazy. Just make sure to check your surroundings before you plug it in and scare everyone at night. And since you are not able to use the charging port, if you are trying to use external mic like I am right now, or any other third-party accessory, is not going to work if Samsung detects that there's water in there. Long story short, the Galaxy S24 is water resistant, so is the Galaxy S22, the S21, the S20, the S19. Just kidding, there was no S19. Samsung has skipped 10 numbers from the S10 all the way up to the Galaxy S20. But water resistant goes all the way back to the Galaxy S7, where they first introduced the IP68 water resistant. And water resistant is enough for most normal day situation. Rain is fine, torrential downpour is fine. You can bring it into the pool and submerge it for a little bit, and I wouldn't worry too much about it. But I wouldn't be trying to go scuba diving or even snorkeling, trying to take underwater photos with these phones. Maybe you get some special waterproof case, you can use it in that scenario, but at that point you're better off getting a GoPro or something made specifically for those type of use cases. And even though these phones are water resistant, it doesn't mean it's going to work well in the water. For example, my Galaxy S20, when I use it in the shower, if water hits it, all the water gets stuck into the speakers and the ports, so I can't even hear the volume as I'm showering. The Galaxy S24, they improved the speaker significantly, so even with water hitting it, it still does get a little muffled, but I notice it is still significantly louder compared to the previous generation. And another reason why you don't want to use these phones in the water, even if they are water resistant, is because there are droplets touching the phone. So it's gonna be hard for you to use your phone regardless. It's gonna go crazy if there's all these water droplets and then you're trying to type or even touch a screen. It's gonna go crazy and not register that accurately. And this is the case for every single phone before the Galaxy S24. With the S24, they implemented some new aqua touch technology. I know that's not the official name, but that's what OnePlus calls it. So it's able to distinguish water droplets on your phone, and you can still type even though there's water on the phone, which I think is pretty cool. And prior generation is not able to do that. When there's water on the phone, it just goes crazy, spazzes, touch everywhere. But the S24, when I'm showering, I'm listening to music, I can actually use the phone in the shower. Not when the water is hitting directly at it, of course, but even if there's droplets all around, I can still type, take notes, which is pretty neat. So this makes a good case for the Galaxy S24. Just in terms of quality of life improvement, all the other prior years you're not able to do this, but this year the water resistant rating did not change, but just the tiny extra features, being able to use the phone in water, in the shower, making it easier to type, making the fingerprint sensor easier to unlock even when your finger is wet. Those are the little quality of life improvements that matters to me. Alright guys, let me know if you guys care about water resistant. Have you ever tried taking any pictures in the water or do anything crazy with your phone? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Please check out day 45 if you haven't already. I talked about how wireless Android Auto kills my battery life, but since I stopped doing that, it has been much better. Appreciate the time as always, and see you guys in the next video.